guys, and welcome to the crafty table. It's a new series I'm starting, so we are just going to do that. It shall be fun. Today we are making tiny pillows for tiny animals. I did make this apron just for the show, actually. It doesn't need any of my so yeah, we're going to be making tiny pillows today for tiny animals such as kittens, mice, and gerbils, and stuff like that. So what you will need, my spider over here, what I have here is a special kind of fabric. It's actually stuffing fabric that you can use. And then I've got old fancy pieces of fabric. Any kind of fabric will work as long as you can use scrap, you can use perfect ones. It doesn't really matter when it comes to making a pillow, really. What you're going to do is you're going to want to cut out tiny squares. This is just the old square that I wanted to make, but didn't quite work out with the fabric piece. So I didn't end up making it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the screen and that's exactly what I'm doing. Some thread that matches the fabric so it's unnoticeable. Like this is black and white, so you could probably get away with using white if you wanted to, but I'm going to be using black, which this is for my sewing machine, so I'm going to reach into my pocket here and pull out, oops, not that, my pocket kind of needs a little bit of fixing because I just accidentally broke it actually right before I started this. You can use thimbles like this if you want, but I really don't like to use thimbles. I mean, they get in the way with me sewing, and I don't poke myself nearly enough. But I'm going to be using like this kind of sewing. Nah, never mind. We'll go back to this. I mean, it's good to use. And then if you have like little pieces of like old clothing, like the skull bow, you can just stick that right on there if you wanted to. But we're not going to be doing that. That's for a different episode. We're going to take a sewing needle here. If I can just get that thread out, there we go. It takes a lot of skill for me to thread a needle without my glasses on. And I currently do not have them on, so this is going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. You're just going to want to get just enough so that you can sew the two corners together. And the third one if you want. Like, I'm going to be sewing the fold as well because I just feel like it. Well, actually, you might want to get like enough to sew all four, because you will need to sew the top part when we are done. Don't mind the noise, guys. Something about our dog. And I'm not allowed to shut my door either, so I'm sorry for that noise. It's just the idiots next door released their dog, which caused my dog to go after them. And my neighbors being stupid, they kind of decided to call the cops on my dog. Yeah. And the cops need to learn not to knock so loud on the freaking door and scaring the heck out of me. Oh, yeah, you might want to safety pin it. Not safety pin, just pin it so that way you can get accurate folds here. I forgot to mention that step. I am sorry, guys. I'm a bit of an amateur at this, but I'm making a show about it anyway. You might want to leave the top unpinned so you know that's the top, or that's the spot where you're going to stick the stuffing in. Like, I like to fill it in from the top, like the top here. I don't like to fill it in from the sides or the bottom because that just creates too much, I don't know, it just creates too much of a hassle for me to do it from the sides. Because like, you gotta like sew 3 different times the sides. And it occurs to me I am probably going to be filling it from the side because I am starting from the bottom, sewing it. So I'm going to have to fill it from the side. Oh jeez, they're still going at it. I'm not even allowed to go downstairs right now. Because apparently I have no filter and I cannot talk in front of the cops. I mean, they're the ones who have all these laws, like a dog can't go running after another dog, and if a dog barks or moves while a cop is in the house, they're allowed to shoot it. That is wrong. I'm just saying, like, am I the only one who thinks that's wrong? Like, why is it that if a dog barks in a house that a cop is in, they have the right to shoot it? That is not right. Like, how would they feel if I were a cop and they were a cop and I were just to come into their house, talk to them, and their dog barks at me and I shoot it? I would never do that. It's just an example. But yeah, how would they feel about that? They would feel pretty darn bad, wouldn't they? So why do they have this law? And did you hear then this one law that I guess pit bulls are illegal in this one town, and all the pit bulls out there are going to die or something. Thank goodness that law has been provoked, but I was horrified when I saw that, because pit bulls are just misunderstood dogs. I mean, come on. They're nice, they're sweet. I have proof because I have a pit bull currently, and he is just the sweetest little pit bull ever. He's a grown dog. He's kind to humans. He's just not so kind to other animals, but yeah. Come on, guys. Like, pit bulls are just the most misunderstood breed. I mean, come on. If your fabric starts to fold kind of like this when you're sewing it, kind of just gently unfold it, unless you want to keep it like this, where in my case I'm going to keep it like that. Like, if you don't want it, there's a way to fix everything. Oh, and by the way, I think I saw the cops like pass by a couple times before they figured out where we lived. Cops need to learn how to knock lightly. Like, bang, 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 bang. And it's like, okay, dude, I hear you. You only have to knock once. You don't have to knock like 10 times. Yeah, I know this might seem boring, but I am so sorry. I will try to add music then. I can't promise anything, but I am going to try. You gotta kind of watch the sewing needle and the pin at the same time when you're sewing by hand, because occasionally I will get a sewing needle and a pin in my finger. I mean, I'm pretty good at sewing machine sewing, but hand sewing I'm a little out of practice. But I did make this apron this morning, so I think I'm getting pretty good. It's a little uneven, but that's how I like it. I like my clothes a little uneven because it shows my personality. I'm kind of an uneven person, and it's fun. And what do you want to do when you're sewing by hand like this, where you want to like make all the spaces where there's none? You want to sew really close together, like you want to put like one stitch right after the other. And if you're doing this with the sewing machine, just follow the same steps. Just don't sew with the sewing machine the top or wherever you want to fill. Just kind of start from one side and then work your way to the other side. Just don't sew the top right away because you want to stuff that. There's also going to be called the Cooking Kitchen. That's another one of my shows that I'm going to be doing. Um, basically because I'm trying to learn how to cook and stuff. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be making shows on this. There's the crafting table, which is the show right now, and then there's going to be the cooking kitchen, where I'm learning how to cook and stuff. Like, I believe Monday, I will be showing you guys how to make home fries, or sometime when I'm home alone with my brother. Um, I would do it on Saturday, but I have to help with something on Saturday. I have to go do something. Helping with a Popeye supper on Saturday. I will not be able to record that because there would be too many people, and I'm going to be helping most of the time, so I won't be able to record that. And well, let me see here. Sunday, I have to work the sound system for church that morning, so I'm not going to be able to make a video on that either. But maybe after Sunday, well, Sunday afternoon, maybe I'll be able to cook something. Maybe. We're almost time to start cutting the thing. Oh, and I might have an assistant too, maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know if he'll agree to it. Let's Game might be my assistant. I don't know yet. He probably won't be though. I mean, maybe for certain foods that we're gonna cook, maybe he will. But I'll ask my mom if not this weekend, but next weekend maybe I can cook some brownies. I know we have brownie mix in the cupboard. So yeah. All right, now we're just gonna lay that aside, and we're gonna be cutting out some of this. Now you're not gonna want to need a lot, but just to be safe, I like to cut out just this much here. See? And then what I do is I don't just crinkle it up like this. I cut it into smaller pieces, so it's easier to stuff. Kind of like this. I just gotta snip. Sometimes my scissors don't exactly work right like they're supposed to. And it's good to keep track of where your pieces land, so that way you don't lose any. Oh, and there will also be the exercising channel that I'm gonna do, where we try all different kinds of exercises and like stuff to get fit, because I know I need to get fit. And that's gonna be not a live stream, and neither will my cooking show. Just the crafting table, since I'm in my room, I'll do live streams about that. Or when I'm home alone, maybe we'll do a live stream with the computer with the crafting table and stuff. Oh, the exercising corner will be my new show. I was trying to think of a good name for that, so I'm gonna call it the exercise corner. Or should it be the cooking corner? And then find something else for a name. I don't know, guys. You guys decide what name I should make my cooking show and my exercising show. I will put a poll. Maybe I can try. I don't know exactly how well that'll work. But I'll try and put a poll, and whatever many votes I get, I will name that show after that. So it's either between the cooking corner, or the cooking kitchen is the two names that I have picked for my cooking show. That probably won't be started right away, so don't expect anything. Sorry, sometimes I like to work in silence sometimes. I'm just kind of listening to what they're saying about my dog. Well, not my dog, stepdad's dog, but whatever. On this channel, we will probably be doing a lot of sewing, painting, and other crafts. Like for Mother's Day, I have something big planned, so we're going to be making a video on that. Just I hope no one spoils it for my mom. Like if Deathstroke or Steven watches this show, I hope they don't spoil when you do. Gosh, my eye is just so itchy. No, I do not have pink eye, so don't even think about that. Sorry, guys. My throat's kind of dry. Okay, I cut it up another square of stuffing fabric because it was not enough to fill up the pillow. So this should be good. Now what you're gonna do is just kind of stuff it and then seal it real fast before all the stuffing falls out. It's not the best pillow, but it's kind of like my best one I made so far. I mean, I made a pillow for my ferret. That's square, so this is gonna be round. Matches his blanket. I'm not gonna show anyone how to make a blanket because that should be easy. You just take some of this fabric right here and sew it in the back of this, and there you go. You got a blanket. And what I like to do is I don't like to go the normal way with sewing the top, so I like to go kind of like over and back. I don't sew like this. I sew like this and go around. It's not the best method, but I like to use it when I'm sewing a pillow. At least the top part. I don't know why, I just do. And I have a whole sewing book. We're going to read some chapters on that, on what to do and what not to do, I guess. And sometimes you'll run out of thread when you're making this pillow, but that's okay. You can always get more thread on your, what's it called, on the needle. I already made a handmade plush Dragonheart logo, kind of. Here, I'll show it to you guys. And when you're done, it should look a lot better than mine, actually. Because mine kind of just is a rush job. I can't find it. Where is it? It was in here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. It's losing all of its sparkles, but okay. It's my old Mary costume for my play. It's losing all of its sparkles. Oh, there it is. It's right behind my sewing box. What the heck, man? And when you're done, it should look better than this. Mine's not completely sewed, but that's because I ran out of thread already, so it's okay. I'll fix it. Oh my god, people are gonna kill me. I accidentally got sparkles on the floor. Okay, so this is basically it. I mean, the wings are a bit floppy, but that's okay. I already stuffed it and everything. So if you guys want to make one of these, just cut out a heart. Well, 2 hearts. You're gonna want to cut out 2. 2 wings going this direction. I know this doesn't look like a wing, but just pretend it is because I did my best. I realize it's upside down. There. So you're gonna want to cut out 4 wings. 1 pointing this direction, another one pointing that direction. Well, 2 pointing this direction, 1 pointing that direction. 2 pointing that direction. I am so sorry. I did not bother with the tail because I did not want to deal with like sewing all day. So I kind of just don't sew this upside down like I did. Do not do that. Basically just stuff it when you're done and then sew it like I am.
Yes, got it. I sew it. I got it. I sew it.
But yeah, don't sew it upside down. It's kind of weird when you sew it upside down. Just kind of sew it shut when you're done. Like this is not a good example. Hey, Wally. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit open on the top here, but that's because I got a little lazy right there. Do not get lazy when sewing. You will make all kinds of bad mistakes. And when you tie your pin cushion to your arm, be careful not to pin yourself. Like my best method is don't go like this. You kind of go at an angle like this where it's pointing upwards. So if the needle's going to stick out, it'll either stick out from this end or it'll stick out upwards, not downwards. And if you're going to tie it to your hand, at least use stretchy fabric that can go over your hand in case the knot gets stuck. Alright. And what I did is I just took a piece of stretchy fabric and I just slid it through. Ow. Okay, I don't know what that was. I just kind of slid it through the tiny strings here. That's all I did with that. And when you're done, put all your stuff away, clean up your fabric, and what I like to do is I kind of have a whole scrap box. Oops. Now I have this like whole pattern thing where I make all these kind of clothes, but I don't have that. Like they're all mixed up, so I can't really do that. And I don't have enough fabric. But what I like to do is I like to store it in a little Tupperware dish. Not dish, but a little Tupperware thing. And then I just stick, like, I don't have a chair here, so this is perfect. And comments about this show. Oh, come on. Nope, we don't got any comments, but we got, I think, a watcher. If it's not me. I mean, it's buffering, but my videos just buffer. Okay, stream resumed. Got it. I guess it buffered there for a little bit. But yeah. And I gotta fix this because if it rips too far, I will not have an apron. And then you just gotta kind of untie the back here. I can't really do that. So I'm gonna go. Let's go check out the finished project of the pillow. We're gonna have to go to my brother's room for that because our finished pillow project is in his room with my little friend, my little furry. Hey, Stinky Slinky. I nicknamed him Stinky Slinky. Hey, Stinky. Stinky Slinky. Okay. Buddy. When you're done, your pillow should kind of look like this, depending on what kind of fabric you use. Like I used red at that point. Yeah, this is what the finished project should look like. It's perfect for any small pet. Oh, Slinky, you like your pillow, huh? You went out for a little? Do you want to come out for a little bit? You're so cute. Oh, he's yawning. I'm sorry, guys. We're getting a little off track with the crafting table. So that was it for the crafting table, guys. I'm sorry to finish it in Let's Games room, but this is how we have to do this. So I am gonna go, and I will make a new live stream here in a minute with Slinky here, just Slinky being little Slinky. So see you guys in the next one. Bye. Stay creative, my friends. I don't know if that'll stay on the video, but stay creative.